Hey, ape face. This guy's a better looking ape than you are. No!
Welcome back to Boba Chuck 14, and today we are back with the Transformers Kingdom Week, and today we will be taking a look at this 2-pack of the Transformers Maximal Leader Optimus Prime with RATTRAP. And as you know, I already have RATTRAP, but I got this set because this one, the Optimus Primal, is much more color accurate to the show in the Beast Wars. And before we do that, if it's your first time here, click on the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, it really helps me out. And with that out of the way, and as I've said in my previous videos, Transformers Kingdom, the third part of the trilogy, will be coming out on Netflix on July 29th. That's why I'm excited for the Transformers Kingdom Week, and I'm excited as well to take Optimus Primal out of the box and check him out. So first off, let's check out the packaging. So here's the packaging for Netflix Optimus Primal 2-pack. And before we take a look at the packaging, it's time for the hashtag support Filipino vloggers. And we have 3 channels or 3 vloggers up for today. And the first one off is Shine. Her channel is about a small kid in the Philippines, and she wants to spread happiness instead of sadness. Check out her channel below, links in the description. And then the second one up is MazerollE family. It's a Filipino mom, a stay-home mom, and then she has a small business, and then with her husband and her kid, and they want to spread positivity through their channel. Check out their channel below, links in the description. And then last but definitely not the least is the channel of a Filipino lady in Canada. Check out her vlogs in SUZZY'S vlog. Check out her channel, links in the description box below. So those are awesome Filipino channels. And now it's time to check out Optimus Primal. So the front of the box, you see the window, you have Optimus Primal as well as RATTRAP, and then the side of the box you have the Maximal symbol as well as this artwork of Optimus Primal in his alt mode, and then Transformers Autobot logo on the top because it's the Transformers in the Netflix, the third part. And then the side you still have that Kingdom artwork all done in red, black, and gray and white. And then on the back of the box it's that product shots of RATTRAP, Optimus Primal. So as you can see, he transforms in 34 steps, RATTRAP in 19 steps. And then at the bottom it's not much, so we've taken a look at the box. It's time to take a look at Optimus Primal. And here's everything that comes in the box with Optimus Primal and RATTRAP. Of course, you have the instruction sheets for both these figures, so I'm folding them so it's in red, black, gray. So that's the instruction sheet for both of them. And then you have this backdrop with a Maximal symbol and an awesome artwork of Optimus Primal. Yes, so this Netflix series doesn't have the card, the shiny card, the sticker. Comes with a regular Kingdom figures. So that's it for the box and for the contents. And now let's take a look at first one. We'll take a look at RATTRAP because I already have the regular RATTRAP figure. So putting Optimus to the side, we have both RATTRAPs here, though my previous one and the one that is coming with the Netflix series. So taking a look at both head sculpts for these two guys over here. So there's really no difference between the sculpts, but all of the paint details and the paint is different. This guy is much darker with the paint, then this one's much lighter. Everything's the same, the Maximal symbol on the forearm, the same head sculpt, much like everything. Transformation the same, guns are the same, articulation's the same, so we're not gonna take a look at that. But this guy has much stiffer joints, and the arms or the shoulders lock more better here, and compared to this where when you move the arm it already falls off right away. So This one will be remaining in the alt mode or the rat mode, while this one will be in his robot mode in my display. So taking a look at their alt modes, RATTRAP, Maximize. So here's both RATTRAPs in their alt mode or in the rat mode. So you can see there much darker coloring on this one, as you can see from the top view. So this is much lighter color, so not much difference on the sculpts or anything. Same thing on the sides, you can see there. Then the back or the bottom, you still see the visible head syndrome. So that's it for the alt modes for this one. So yes, as I've said, this guy will remain in the rat mode in the display. And now that we're done with RATTRAP, it's time we take a look at the main guy himself, Optimus Primal, the leader of the Maximals. So here's this guy looking awesome and formidable. Didn't get the first release, but I'm glad I waited for this one because this one has the much better paint colors. And then looking at his face sculpt over here, really loving how this head sculpt looks, as well as the paint job. You see the sculpted details on the hairy shoulders of Optimus. Then you see the chest piece over here. He's got his shoulder cannons, which are awesome because they are blast effect compatible, so you can put the blast effects on your Optimus Primal and make it look like he's firing his shoulder cannons at the Predacons. Really looking great for this figure. And then he also has his two swords, which can store at the back, and really looking awesome paint jobs over here. So this is a much darker gray color for the blades compared to the first release, which I didn't get, so I can't compare them. And then on the arms as well, he's got his weapons on the fists, on the forearms, just like Iron Man has. So the forearm cannons, it's a little bit difficult to get the blast effects in there, so I don't think it'll fit, but you do have those weapons. And then let's take a look at this guy's articulation. So head can turn 360, can look up that much and down that much, and then arms can go out that far, so hindered by the shoulder piece, but can turn 360. And then there's a hinge on the shoulder for the transformation, which can also move the arms or the shoulders in and out. And then the elbow, you have this double jointed elbow, and then you still have that swivel at the bicep as well as on the fists. And then what's cool about his fist is you have these fingers that are articulated even if it's just one piece. And then you have waist swivel as well. Then the feet can kick far forward that way, can kick backward, but is hindered by the back piece or the butt piece. And then can do the splits that far. Double jointed knee as well, which is really awesome for the articulation. And then you have the ankle rocker joint over here. Then can also, the toes can go up and down, as well as the backs due to the transformation. A lot of articulation for Optimus Primal, and he looks really awesome. And speaking of the swords, so let's have him holding his swords. So now we've got Optimus Primal all weaponed up and looking ready to fight Megatron and the Predacons. Bring in RATTRAP in his robot mode for comparison. Here he is. And then bring in my other figures in the Maximal line. You have Cheetor here with RATTRAP, and these three are looking awesome. And then bring in another figure. So here comes the Predacons with my favorite figure from the Kingdom line. You have Black Arachnia, so that's the 4 figures in my collection. Starting on this video, there will be no more magic words, but I have a question for you. Which of these 4 is your favorite? Answer in the comments below, and so I will pick 2 winners of 100 Gcash. You will find out which 2 comments will win in the end of the video, and if the video gets 100 likes before the day ends, then the 100 Gcash will become 200. So that's it. It's time to transform Optimus Primal into his beast mode. So to transform Optimus Primal, let's take off his swords. So first off, for transformation, you push down the cannons on the forearms, so to flatten the forearms and hide the cannons, and then you pull out the arms like this, bend out the shoulders for clearance so you can push the back piece and open up the chest part. So then you fold this thing up to reveal the ape chest, and then you fold down the weapons or the shoulder cannons into the cavity, and then you turn Optimus' head around, and then you pull this mechanism out and then turn it around to reveal the ape head. Then you just turn this around as well, then you push the mechanism back, then you fold down the back part, then you lock it on the shoulders, and then just push down this shoulders to cover up the biceps, and then you turn the waist around, and then the back part you untab this part, then you turn it around, and then you fold up the toes of Optimus Primal, then you fold down his legs like this, then this part should cover this part, the legs, then fold down the arms. There you have fully transformed Optimus Primal into his ape mode, and he looks pretty awesome for an ape. And then my only gripe for this one is not really covering the red parts on the back of his legs. And then yeah, so for articulation, the head can turn 360, then can look up that far, look down that far, and then the same thing on the arms, turn 360 because it's still the robot arms, then can turn out that far. Still have the double jointed bicep over here, and then you still have the arms or the fist, the wrist swivel, you still have it, and then still have the waist swivel, but it will reveal the robot parts of Optimus Primal, and then the feet can move back, forward and back that far. Then you still have the ankle articulation, same with the robot mode, and that's the articulation for Optimus Primal. And what's cool about this is you can have Optimus Primal standing up if you want to. He can do the King Kong pose if you want, thumping his chest. It's Optimus Primal, and now it's time for comparison. So let's put him back on his 4-legged mode. So bringing in RATTRAP. This is the original RATTRAP because the other RATTRAP is in robot mode. So as you can see, their comparison. Now bringing in the other Maximal cheater as well. So that's how the 3 Maximals scale together. And that has been my review for this awesome set of Optimus Primal RATTRAP, Netflix exclusive. And I would definitely recommend getting this set because of Optimus Primal. But I guess if you didn't get a RATTRAP yet, RATTRAP is a pretty good addition to this set. So the winner in the comments below will be number 9 and number 30. So if your comment is the 9th one about which is your favorite among the 4 Beast War figures, if you're number 9 and number 30, then you win 100 Gcash. So that has been my review for Optimus Primal and RATTRAP, and this has been BobaChuck14. And as always, celebrate life and be a miracle.